We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former national champion and National Player of the Year. What a run for Jay Williams.
If you want to tell the fans more about my accolades, I'm not going to stop you, but I think the attention should be focused on the game this evening. Let's pay attention to the court.
Jay, these 10 players on the court are ready to go, and so are we. His first effort off the mark. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell missed his first. That one goes.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Paul George. The pass set it all up.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Curry. And it's Zubac with the rebound. LA Clippers with the basketball. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Here's Curry with it up top. Down just a couple. And the rebound comes down to the Clippers. Leonard, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
To Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. It's Steph for 2. He connects, had all the time in the world. Too easy. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dell Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's LA Clippers ball.
I got ball.
Beverly to Paul George. Fires the 3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Turns and slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. New blood coming in for both sides. Can't miss those.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
The assist from number 11, Klay Thompson.
George, he made his first effort, but not that time. The pass taken away to Williams. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Livingston to bring it up. Now down 6. Shot by Thompson, no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
So Leonard has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Green. Unconventional to say the least. It's no good. Leonard to Beverly. George. Paul George. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To George. And the finish. Slam dunk.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Gets it in the right corner. 4-3. Hand in his face, no good for Alec Burks. And the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And look out. Big finish at the rim. "17-footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Clippers have the basketball. George shakes free and hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
To Green. Great feed, sets it up. Missed a wide open look.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Team foul number 1.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
To Beverly. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
It's way too early in the game to be intentionally fouling like that. Keep your cool, man. Calm down.
Beverly. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
This great opportunity.
Alec Burks. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Has a chance. Patrick Beverly. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
To Paul George. Passed it off. Kawhi Leonard add 2 points to the board.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions, LA. Substitutions.
Williams. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
George, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Russell against Paul George. To Green. Draymond Green. 3 for 6 now.
Ed, I miss this feeling so much. It's so special when the game becomes so slow and so easy that it takes you back to a younger version of yourself when you're just out there at the park doing those same moves for fun.
That's the exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein.
I said fast, Ed, fast.
And Paul George nails it from downtown.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Stepping in for LA, number 2.
Russell to Thompson from long range. Now that's a contest. Leonard. And knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Russell to Curry. Here's a chance from long range. That's not his range. It's no good. Leonard works it to George. Over to the right side. Williams. Lou Williams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Leonard knocks down the three-pointer.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Beverly into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Willie Cauley's.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Lou Williams sends it away. Patrick Beverly, 3 for 3 in this first half. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly buries the trifecta.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged.
And a putback slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Russell into the front court. Down a bundle. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Curry. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 for 7.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open Klay means 2 points every time.
Lets it fly from long range. They have to keep him in their grasp.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Leonard. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. Beverly. Off the iron. No good. To Beverly. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Visit our team website.
Curry. Can't connect, it's no good. George, defended by Steph Curry. To Leonard. Beverly buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
To Beverly. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
And scores. Strong take.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard to Beverly. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Russell with it up top. His guys down big. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Warriors have the basketball. Russell to Thompson for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
They love this hustle. Thompson, active hands to stay with it. We'll get a jump. After the tie-up, they're in position for the jump ball. What a finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game.
Russell. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Count the bucket for 2.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, That's something special to watch.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he just continues to pour it in from downtown. He's 6 of 7 from 3.
This is probably the time that you adjust your defense, maybe play some zone, maybe a box and one, or maybe just double team it.
Slam dunk.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Nice pass to set things up. To Harkless. And the basket good at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Harkless, defended by Draymond Green. To Leonard. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter, and a nice advantage right now for the Clippers. The Clippers with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Steph Curry, now 3 for 9.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Curry, it's no good. Shots not going down. The follow won't go either. Livingston to Thompson. Williams into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Rocking the rim. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. To Leonard. And a nice finish at the rim.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Cauley-Stein to Shaun Livingston. Curry. Message received. Well defended. To Leonard. And scores.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Big finish at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Curry. And his rolls from deep continue. It's no good again to Beverly. Fires the 3, and the Warriors have the rebound. Green. Clippers have got it. Patrick Beverly lays it in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Curry. Finish Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Oh, emphatic slam.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
To Curry. 4-3. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Russell. Crazy shot that time. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to...
Blocked away!
That one's in the 15th row.
Huge denial. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Here's Leonard for two. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
He is yet to hit one tonight. No good. The feed stolen away. It's Golden State basketball. Green. Not that time. To Beverly. Gets it in the right corner.
Light him up, light him up.
Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
From long range. Livingston can't get that one to go. Defense was all over him. Leonard to Beverly. Williams. Lou Williams. He's now 4 for 6.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot